Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Shegun, and with me once again is my lovely wife.
You're welcome to Arem's Family TV.
Yes, you are indeed welcome. We are super excited and grateful having you watching us. If this is your very first time of watching, please do us a favor. Please click the subscribe button and make sure you leave your notification bell turned on so you get notified each time we post a new video. I think it's one of the things we actually had no choice but to just talk about, because marrying and parenting, they are in stages, and having a child or having a baby can really be challenging. And some of the things that we are going to be talking about are our own personal experience of the things that we learn. Definitely, when you are getting into marriage or when you are in courtship stage, there are so many things that you get to study about, parenting, having children and so on and so forth, starting a family. There are still some things that it is only when you are into it itself that you know.
Feel and know how actually it is.
You can read books, yes, which is good for you to have those knowledge. But
you can Google everything, but experience is the best.
Is the best teacher, and there's difference between theory and practical.
Yes,
we'll be sharing some of our practical, experience so far.
And this thing is, there's this thing that they say it's easier said than done.
Yes.
Before you have a child, be like, hey, my child cannot do this.
Yes.
When I see people that have not had a child, I'll be like, my child cannot do this for me. I just laugh. In my mind, be like, your child will do more, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I personally, I didn't fully appreciate, or I didn't appreciate enough what my parents have done in my life until I woke up one fateful evening and my daughter, my baby girl, was crying at night, and having to everybody waking up, doing one thing or the other and so on. Even though my wife was doing the bulk of the work, just having sometimes, I'm not saying all the time, okay, she does the night vigil, okay, I just sleep away. But oftentimes when I can, or when the noise is just too much, even if, except only a dead man will not wake up, okay? When they just want to cry, and everybody knows that, yes, there's a baby in the house, okay, in the neighborhood, there's a baby somewhere. Kudos to her and all mothers out there. How did our parents cope? As in 6, 7, 8, some people 10 children.
I don't know.
As in 12. In those days when a man marries more than one wife, 2 wives, 3 wives, children, and they have, I just wonder how they cope. How did they do it? How did they do it? Yes. It's mind-boggling. And I don't know what else to say. All I can just say is well done to every parent out there. The first thing is you have to be ready to take up extra responsibility. Parenting is not easy. Having someone call you daddy, mommy is not an easy job, okay? It's very, very good. It's very, very pleasant to the ear to hear someone call you a father or a mother, or something that is good. It's something that every family wants to experience and feel. But sir, ma, you must be ready for the responsibility. Immediately the child came, after all the accolades were coming in, people were showering us with gifts, with love. Amazing people here in Istanbul. The community of God, want to say big thank you to you guys. Everyone from the national coordinator to our pastor, everyone was there at the hospital and everything. Coming home, people were there to help us with the baby and all sorts of things. And there's this awakening, okay? Responsibility, Pampers, buying wipes, buying clothes every 2 weeks, like that, children's meal. So please know that once baby comes in, there will be lots of responsibilities that will be added to the relationship. The ones that you have before.
Like an upgraded responsibility.
Of course.
Upgrade from me and you to +1.
+1.
If you have 2, that's +2.
You understand? And if you have 3, 2, or 4, at once.
At once, so
God helping you.
So that's just it. It's just like an added responsibility.
Yes, a very good one. A very good one
at that. Know that men will tell you that they're the ones going out to hustle for money and bringing money in and all. For the woman and partially for the man, sleepless nights. Like, if you are this person that likes sleep, just know that sleep, if you love if you are this person that your 8 hours doesn't reduce, my dear people, it will reduce.
From 8 hours to maybe 2 hours.
As in to reduce drastically. No,
of course.
Especially when the baby is a newborn.
Of course.
That one, like, it's me. I feel that midnight is their own morning. So that's when their eyes are like this, and you know that it's actually night. You need to rest. You're tired and all. So this saying that they used to tell people when they put to bed that when your baby is sleeping in the afternoon, you to sleep. It's actually easy to say, but it's actually good if you can actually sleep. But at that point, you have bulk of responsibility to do that. Okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. Now that the baby is sleeping, let me quickly do it in the afternoon. So please, where's the time to sleep? Where's the time to say you want to rest? So that's another, when you don't have help again, actually staying in places like this, that it's just you, yourself, and you're like your family member. So just know that it's like your sleep would reduce,
of course,
and know that it is you, like it's a new you now that has emerged. Like,
of course,
know that you need to be more responsible to yourself, to the child, and to your husband. Because you gave it to a child does not mean like as a wife you're not doing your responsibility. Because let me be realistic, men will still tell you that they are your first babies, that you need to take care of them. That because you have a new baby does not mean like you should cut out their own responsibility because they are your husband. No, they will not take it from you. Hey, just know that it is 2 babies you are babying at the same time. As you are babying big baby, you are babying small baby.
Of course, of course.
So that's for the female part then. And at that time, it's a time that you need to heal too. Like as a woman, like you need to heal from the 9 months stress and all. So like it's a like that time you just need to respond. It's a time for knowing that this time I have so many responsibilities in my head, and you just have to be responsible in your mind and be matured in your mind at that time, because that is when depression actually sets in, because you feel overwhelmed. Let's be realistic. You feel overwhelmed.
Yeah, there will be lots of things to do.
Everything coming. I need to change this baby's pampers. I need to bathe for the baby. I need to get some groceries. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to sleep. I need to eat. I need to make food. I need to.
Yes, and now especially when this is abroad. This is not Nigeria where they can easily give you 2 weeks or 5 weeks off, as in the husband or something. Yeah. Okay, here it's totally different. The maximum they can give is maybe 1 or 2 days. The next day you're expected to be in school, and just like she said, this is not a place where you have, even if people will come, they will come maybe after school in the evening. Okay, that is when people are going to have time to come. Nobody's going to be there within the morning to know. You are all on your own. And if you are looking at probably getting someone to come and help you, that is at extra cost for you, especially if you are staying abroad. So all these things, one has to really factor it in when you are about to start a child. I think the best thing is, if you have the means, just send for one of your parents just to come around, and this will really help a lot in at least in those few stages when the child is around, and she'll be able to help you passing across some information and knowledge. Having said that, we'd like to say a big thank you to all the mothers here in Istanbul, Mami Shuetan, our pastor's wife, and all those who called us. The Hence's wife also called us, giving us tips, giving us advices on how, and sorry, to our parents also, on how to go about some of these things.
My husband actually learned how to change pampers by 5
Yes. I was actually going to talk about it when we're talking about shared responsibility, because now that's one of the challenge, or that's one of the things we have to learn. I had to just learn how to change the pampers, pack all those things, feed the baby. It's not been easy, okay? So when I look at all these things and I know that someone had done this for me, okay? And not just for me, but for 5, 6, 7 people, you know, I cannot just, but, you know, just salute them and give them respect. I had to learn how to feed the child. I had to learn how to change the clothes. The only thing that I think I've not done is probably how to bath the baby, okay? My wife still does that and she does it perfectly well. Okay, so that one, I still leave it to her. No. I don't do that.
Like it doesn't.
No.
Maybe because she's a female though. So maybe when we have a male child, you will do that. But
they scream alone. No.
When your child becomes a toddler, know that your house cannot be well arranged.
At all.
Your house cannot be.
At all.
Everybody that says, my house is so neat, my house is so well arranged. When I put this thing here, I meet it there.
Yes. Wait till you get a child. Wait till you have one in your house running around. Okay, that can walk and is running around. Look, in fact, right now I told my wife, look, I'm not going to change anything in the living room. Let it just be like that for now. Because this girl, you give her something to eat, she's staining everywhere. You know, she's just like that. Okay, she doesn't know what is right from what is bad for now. She knows how to help you arrange a place. No, it's still arrange it. Okay, that's the way they arrange it. She can, if a place is neat now, give Vicky just 5 minutes. She will rearrange everywhere, okay? Scatter everywhere for you. And you just come in and you just be like, you mean you could? Yes, you mean you could pull this off within a couple of,
Because the thing is, I actually engage her in conversation and be like, Vicky, but you know I just finished arranging this. And she should be answering me back like, yes. Like, she be telling you too.
And the funny thing is, you now come, she just stretch forth her hands like this. And just come out, just come out.
And those hugs, see, even if you want to beat somebody, when you just see those hugs, they melt all.
Yes. Everything just disappears and, just like that.
Basically, there's nothing she cannot open. So once she opens them, she picks what she wants to pick, then take it to another place entirely.
So when you wake up, don't be surprised if you see the shoes that you kept at the corridor on the bed. Or if you see anything, okay? And one thing I have to say at this junction is we are very, very careful as to things we live in various locations because we observe that anytime that she's anywhere, once she picks it up, the next space it's her mouth, okay? So she can see anything on the pin like that. So what I do personally, when my wife is not at home and just like I said, shared responsibility, because when she's out, maybe she has orders, she has to go and buy things in the market, and practically for now, I work from home, COVID-19, and because of the nature of my work, the people I work with, they gave me the flexibility and the opportunity to work from wherever I am, as long as I'm delivering their work for them. Once I'm at home, I lock everywhere. I lock the sitting room, I lock the kitchen, I lock the studio, and it's just me and her in the room. Okay, so I give her the opportunity at least to mess up everywhere, because I know, okay, now you are confined to a particular space. At least we can take care of that. I don't have to worry about living room. I don't have to worry about kitchen. I don't have to worry about the studio. Okay, so
when
these
I come back, the state at which I meet them.
Yes. The state is not okay, but she understands. So that is one thing you must have at the back of your mind.
My husband said divided attention, but I don't know. Like
yes, divided attention.
I don't know.
To all the guys out there, I think when it's just the two of you, just enjoying it, just enjoying that phase, okay? Just enjoying. She has all your ears, she has all your attention. If you need anything, oh baby, how are you doing? Oh, she has everything, okay? She has your ears, everything. But once the baby comes in, I think the relationship changes forever. I'm not saying it's something bad, okay? It's for something good, but the relationship changes. They just switch immediately, as in they switch those affection, they switch those, I'm not saying they are not caring. I'm not saying that they don't show that love again, but okay, now it's now divided, okay? And this is what I have to say, that as parents or as mothers, I think you should try as much as possible to strike a balance between your baby and your husband, because both of them are, as she said, they are your baby. So you should try as much as possible, even though at that stage the husband should be understanding that this baby needs all the attention. But I'm just putting this also out there that as a man, you must be ready that all those things that your wife is at that set, her mind is just set on that baby and baby alone. She doesn't really care more or care or shows or asks you some of those things that she's asking you before. And yes, and she's not expecting you to show those love to her and ask her, how is the day going, how is this thing, what can you do for her,
and all responsibility, everything like that. Yes, because so at that point, let me say the woman is actually overwhelmed. Let's be sincere. The woman is overwhelmed and she just needs someone to care for her. Fine. She has been caring for you. So at that point, I just feel that the men should know that at this point, this woman needs a lot of support. She needs a lot of sweet words. She needs a lot of assistance, and sometimes that the bonding might not be like before.
Of course.
That is the way we relate as one another, like as husband and wife. You know that now that I don't know. I don't know how to put this, but when you want to be me and my spouse, let's just have a moment together. Know that somebody's gonna come from somewhere and just
and just gate crash or just
not gate crash. Just come and sit in your middle.
Yes.
Tell you that.
Yes.
Dad and mom.
And she give you a smile. And she just, like that. There's no more privacy. Wherever you sleep, we have a very lovely daughter. She would never sleep on her bed. Okay, she would never sleep in another room. She just wants to sleep with the mother or both of us. If the mother is not around, she wants to be around me, like that. These are some of the things that we think as young couple who does not have a child at the moment, or who is planning to have a child, or someone who is just planning to step into marriage should know about. Marriage is sweet, parenting is sweeter, and so please harm yourself with some of these things, because we know that as time goes on, whether you like it or not, whether you delay having a child or not, it's a very nice experience, and we know that
reality that
it has been postponed, but definitely eventually it's going to come. And so please learn from our experience, and we wish you the very best in your homes and relationship. Let us know in the comment section, what are those things, for those of you who are married, what are those things that you also think that young couples out there should know, and also what are the advice you have for us for some of the things that we just shared with us.
Okay, for me, for those that actually want to delay their childbearing, it's actually good because it creates more time for you to bond with you and your husband before a baby comes in, and it creates time maybe to let's say prepare a way for the future. That's actually a very good idea, but the thing is, we just set our own mind and what we have actually gone through, and we are actually in the learning process presently. So you learn from our own experience, and so when you're ready to actually have a child, you'd be like, okay, these people have actually said this and this and this and that. So that's just that about that.
Thank you very much for watching. We are so grateful. And once again, don't forget that our family giveaway is still very much on, and we are counting down just a month and few days to go. All you need to do for you to qualify is please subscribe, share our videos, and comment on all our videos, and you stand a chance to be the lucky winner. And trust us, we are going to shop for you and your family if you are the lucky winner, free of charge, and we are going to ship it down to wherever you are at no cost of yours. And trust, we will be vlogging as we do all this, so that everyone knows that this is not fake, it is indeed very real. Alright guys, once again, my name remains Aremolusego, and with me once again is my ever gorgeous wife, saying see you in our next video. Goodbye.
Bye.